Hey guys, welcome to the channel that is your one-stop shop for stimulating crypto news and observations made by the one and only Crypto Mike here with the mic check 1212. Is this thing on? Please hit the thumbs ups, guys, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoy my live streams and my new videos. All right, guys. Now also download the Brave browser, check it out. At least check it out. Go check it out. Download it. Take a glance at it. Use it for a few days. See if you like it. Okay. Use it for a month. Okay. See if you like it. And at first I was like, what's the big deal? And then I started liking it. Honestly, you guys know I love crypto. I love making crypto. Okay. I make free crypto with this. So all you have to do is make sure that you have ads enabled and you get free basic attention token for each ad. And I just learned this the other day from one of my viewers, so appreciate that. If you tap on the ad, you actually get 3 times more the basic attention token, but you don't even have to tap on it in order to earn it. Okay, sometimes that's kind of annoying, but you can just tap on it, you earn 3 times as much. Anyways, check it out. Now you guys, I got a lot of good stuff, okay? All right, this is gonna be a good video. A lot of good stuff. Let's go check it out. Let's go. I have so much stuff, I don't think I'll be able to fit it all in. First of all, Jade the XRP Martian, he retweeted a tweet made by David Schwartz, okay? And David Schwartz tweeted this: sometimes you have to record a podcast, but your mic won't stay in place. Fortunately, nobody can tell if your pants are falling down. And he tweeted this picture, okay? Apparently he took his belt off and he strapped the mic stand in place with it's an XRP belt. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's interesting. At first I didn't make much of it. I really didn't. But nowadays, because I'm not sure if he puts puzzles out or not, but he's very complex. So it's hard to tell if he's just making an observation or if he's actually putting something that's kind of deep out there, because he is a deep thinker. I mean, you guys know that by now. David Schwartz is the Chief Technology Officer of Ripple. And a lot of people, including myself, think he had a major part in the evolution of blockchain. And he possibly makes up the group or is the person who they call Satoshi Nakamoto. Anyways, the belt, it says cross-border Piccolo on it. Cross-border Piccolo. Piccolo. I looked it up. Piccolo is a character. Well, I mean, it's a small flute. It's another word for a small flute. I'm trying to figure out if anyone knows what this might mean, if it does mean anything, but it's kind of odd that it says cross-border right next to it. And then Piccolo. I think it says Piccolo. And Piccolo's a character in Dragon Ball Z who has super giant technology or super giant powers. So I think he can make himself very, very, very big. And so what I think this is in reference to is that XRP is a cross-border giant. I could be definitely wrong, but you know, I like to speculate. I like to try to figure things out. Now, also another thing I'm trying to figure out, Jade says, all right, he says, all right, David, I try not to read too deep into your tweets, but a picture of a tightened XRP belt? Don't worry, I lived in my car for over a year to build my XRP bag. I'll go back to the car life before I sell any for less than $10. So even Jade, you know, there's a lot of people who are, at least it's not just me anymore, okay? Well, it used to be like people would make fun of me, and there's people like me who try to decode David Schwartz's riddles or his tweets. And then there's a lot of other people who would make fun of us, you know, but you got to think of it logically. David Schwartz, he knows he has a lot of attention on his tweets, and something like this, there's always a little clue. It's almost like he puts his pictures up and tweets up carefully, like he has a little clue in each of them, you know? And I think this is the clue, but then there's also the mic, okay, which is something Bearable Guy was showing us, and Mr. Pool, the announcement maybe, the XRP announcement, mic, okay, or maybe he's just telling me, maybe he's talking to me. I'm just joking, but it was supposed to be a joke. But he maybe he's just saying, hey, Mike, it's time to strap in because XRP, buckle up, okay, because you're in for a wild ride. Seeing that the mic is the same as my name. Never mind. That was a terrible one. That was a terrible joke. Anyways, so we'll move on. But I think that's an interesting little picture, and I love to try to figure out his tweets. Okay, you guys, I love it. Some people think the guy's just fucking with you guys. Nah, I don't think he's just fucking with us. I honestly think, and we can take a look. I honestly think XRP is gonna blow up pretty soon. It looks like it. The chart looks like it. I am in Chainlink as well, and I want to show you what Chainlink has just done. And I took some profit because it's just, look at, Chainlink is just up 22%. The only thing that comes close to it in my portfolio is Basic Attention Token, which is up 8%, 10% now. I took profit at 345 from Link. Not a lot. I took about a tenth of my Chainlink and I put it into XRP when it was at 19 cents. And now XRP is going up and it looks like it really wants to make a big move. I think that would be a good, if you have a lot of Chainlink, it's been up a lot the last 3 days and it's hitting a resistance. I want to show you real quick. It's hitting a resistance right here. And I think it might have a little dip. It might not, but because it has a lot of forward momentum, but it hit a resistance, and I think that it might see a little dip before it goes back up. And for that reason, I took profit from Chainlink and I put it into my XRP, which hasn't been up too much, and it still has a big green candle ahead of it, in my opinion. Okay, and I want to show you more proof that that could happen. Mr. Level Up, I was in his live stream yesterday. He's a good guy, and he knows what he's talking about when it comes to the charts. He's good at recognizing patterns, and I want to show you his newest minute-long video that he put up on Twitter. Oh, and then I'll show you this. This is great. Someone else did a video on Stellar being predictive programmed into our minds, and I'll show you that too. That's really fun. The funny thing is, guys, when I tweeted this out, I'm not getting any activity on it. It's funny. I think they're trying to hide Stellar from Twitter or something. I don't know. Seems like they've been kind of doing that on YouTube, Twitter, or maybe that's just not a good post. I don't know. I want to show you that video though. Check it out. Let's check this out real quick. This one.
Just woke up. I figured I'd just jump up and do an update. This is the same chart on that last video. Just kind of left it the same, 45 minutes, 60 minutes here, just trying to see how this thing's going to play out and see where the exact timing is. Not that it's that important. I think all in all, just the response is important, but I like to challenge myself, so let's see if we can get the timing down here. Running out of time for before 12 p.m. for me, so that would be ending pretty much right around here. So it would actually obviously have to start going now in the next couple candles here in this 45 minutes. Otherwise, look for just something out here, something out here, a little bit here. We're pretty much there. So anyways, I have fun trying to challenge myself, but let's just go ahead and add these back in and see what's going on here. So this kind of went down here.
So like if you don't know, he's looking back a couple years, all right? And it looks the same. It looks like the same pattern that we saw a few years ago before it started running, before the bull market started happening. And it looks like we should be seeing some kind of burst pretty soon. I'm pretty excited because it looks just about the same, guys. The volume patterns look the same. The moving averages look the same. And it looks like Bitcoin wants to go again. So XRP is following Bitcoin.
That could be what we're working on there. I think we got that. We got some decent wicks there, and it did bottom out, so it didn't bounce off that bottom, but maybe it'll bounce off of this one. So best thing we can do is wait, but all looks good to me. I'm just watching this thing, and now we're back at 20 cents here. So let's see if this comes through here. All right, so we'd be looking to see the moving averages turn just like this, and let's climb out of here. All right, I'll see you guys.
All right, so that was, that's a daily update we're getting, and it looks like we're getting closer. I've been watching the XRP price. I've been watching the XRP price. It's hitting up against 20 a lot, and it's not going down as much. So it keeps going up, but it's really budging up against 20. I would expect to see it burst sometime soon, okay? A lot of other stuff. Let me show you this. First of all, let me show you this. Look at this. This is what the coronavirus lockdown is really about, okay? It might have something to do with the coronavirus, but it's not complete. It's not completely coronavirus related. Check this out. This is on my Twitter trending page. This topic, it was right up top. America runs on a 60-year-old coding language. Now it's falling apart. You click on it, it goes up into here. America runs on a 60-year-old coding language. Now it's falling apart. COBOL. Interesting, because it almost looks like, I never realized this, but this seems like cobalt. It looks like cobalt to me. Maybe that's what cobalt's coming from. I don't know. Anyways, COBOL is a computer programming language which debuted in 1960. Despite its age, it's still widely used by state, federal, and banking systems. This is causing some problems, okay? Like I've been telling you, problem, reaction, solution. Now, they're literally using the word problem, and we'll probably see this more and more. And, we've been hearing it from Trump himself, saying the system is old, it's antiquated, and if we have to, we'll go to a new, and that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna go to a new system where it's instant payments, okay? It's all set in place. We've seen the meetings, okay? We're in the right investment. Just hang on, buckle up, like David Schwartz is probably telling us with the buckle and the belt, okay? Strap in, okay? Because we're in for a rocket. I want to show you this. This is awesome. I saw that. I've subscribed to Crazy for Cryptos. I think his name is Digital Dave, and I want to show you this video because he states exactly the same thing I was saying, and it's good because I want people to see that this predictive programming is happening. I put out a video a few days ago, and it looks like someone else is noticing as well. So check it out. He talks about Interstellar, okay, the movie that came out just a few months after Stellar, the company, was released. Stellar, the foundation. It had the same logo, okay? It had the same logo in the movie poster as Stellar's logo. And I don't see Stellar copying the movie. I could see the movie being for Stellar, which is the Stellar is going to be much bigger than the movie, even though the movie was great. I want you guys to know Hollywood and the bankers, they're all run by Jews. Okay, they're all run. I'm serious. Everyone knows that, right? Okay. Yes, it's run by the same people. They obviously could have done this. They released at the same time. Interstellar is going to be quantum, guys. Stellar is the quantum financial system. Stellar is going to be a major part of it, or at least that's what the plans are if they go through. That's why they highlighted Stellar, okay? And people are calling me nuts. People are really going crazy. I triggered a lot of people who are going batshit crazy because I simply said, look at the logo. Look at this. Stellar is highlighted. And people they go crazy on me, and they don't really look. They don't look at the other things I'm showing you. It's fine, I don't care. It's just that I feel bad for the people who are blind and they just want someone to lash out at because they obviously are angry and they need someone to take it out on. Also, The Economist cover a long time ago, they showed us this symbol that we're seeing. It's the Saturn symbol, all right? And I don't think it's Cosmos. It could be. Cosmos is probably a great hold atom, but so Dieselhound thinks it's more like Stellar ripped off the movie, and I don't think that's the case. I'm leaning more towards the predictive programming theory. The elite are run by Jews. Hollywood and the banking sector are run by the same people. It's a subtle use of predictive programming. Symbolism. The elite do that. It's part of their code to put symbolism in our faces, and years before they actually pull it off. This is how they work. The lumen, which, by the way, comes from Illuminati. It's pulled straight out of that word, Illuminati. The lumen is going to be part of the quantum financial system. It will be quantum, which is what Interstellar is all about. It'll be a quantum leap in our financial system. IBM, who they partner with, has been working on quantum computing for decades. Also, they've had business relations with all the major banks over in the 20th century. There is a reason Stellar is not looked into too good in the public eye, because I don't think we're supposed to be liking it or wanting to buy it too much right now. They don't really want us to, maybe until it's too late, just like XRP. Okay, guys, let's move on. I was going to show you the video, but I basically just explained what he says in the video. Jerome Powell's live right now. You can go check it out if you want. I think Twitter's banning, I think they're shadow banning me. Let's see. Now, to me, it looks like the stock market, it's a tough call on the stock market. Trump says we're going to see a V-shaped recovery. With the economy going on, if it does keep going up, it's just a clear telltale sign. It just shows you how inflated the system is and how it's built on nothing. Robert Art said, all I know, had I ignored FUD about Bitcoin 10 years ago, I'd be a billionaire today. And I was just thinking this too. All I know is that I'll ignore all the XRP FUD today and potentially become a billionaire in 10 years. And I was thinking the same thing earlier. There's a lot of FUD on XRP. And you can tell right now, a lot of people are actually turning their backs a little bit on XRP and kind of straying away from it. Be careful with that. I love diversity, but I still hold a big bag, and I actually bought more XRP this morning, okay? As far as Biden, and I think Bernie Sanders said he's dropping out of the race to win the presidency. As far as Biden goes, Joe Rogan said the other day, he said, you know what, I would endorse Trump over Biden because why would you vote someone in who has dementia? And I don't think he has a verified case of dementia. It's not, but you can tell the signs of cognitive loss, memory loss, and he's just getting older. They're all there, all the signs. There's no way. So I tweeted this out because this is, some batshit crazy nonsense is what Biden wants to focus on, and the point is Biden's not looking there, and he knows it. He knows he's just not. I think he knows he's not going to win. It's almost like it's either an act, and they said, just don't perform well. Don't worry, you're not going to win. You're only there to make Trump look better. That's how I feel. That, or he's really just he's struggling. He's struggling. He's not going to make a good president. It's seriously panning out for Trump. Like, he's either just winning, and he's winning hard, or it was all planned out to happen like this. There's not a single rational person in the world who thinks that poor Biden would be able to handle one of the most stressful jobs in the world. I'm sorry, but could I handle it? No. But a lot of times I speak better than Biden, and it's just and policy-wise, he might have his policies and all that. I know they're a lot different than Trump's, a lot. And it's funny how Bernie Sanders didn't win. It's funny how this kind of stuff works. But Biden, it's like, what were they thinking? Or maybe they put him in on purpose. And Obama never endorsed him. Obama, obviously, he knows he wouldn't make a good president. Obama knows this. Okay, his own president, his leader in command from a few years ago, the one person who was right above him, right? It's just Trump is going to win. There's no way around it unless someone else steps up as a Democratic nominee. The only two people I can see doing that are probably Michelle Obama or Hillary Clinton. And Hillary won't win against Trump. She already lost. The only person who even stands somewhat of a chance, but even then, Trump will destroy her, is Michelle Obama. That's the only person I know of that who could even stand a little bit of a chance against Trump. Trump's just winning. I'm sorry. Times of crisis like this, usually presidents don't turn around. This is a big time of crisis. Typically, you don't see a turnaround in a presidency. To have political shift right now, it would break up everything even more. It would really rock the system. It would rock our world, to have a complete 180 when it comes to the White House. It's not going to make anything better, It really wouldn't. It would just throw us into a fit of frenzy, to be honest. A lot of people would be very distraught. It's just not going to happen. Christine Lagarde. Coronavirus represents a new form of economic shock that cannot be tackled using the textbooks of the past. In a blog post, the ECB blog, I outlined how the ECB's policies are designed to reach those most exposed to the crisis. Our response will be made more powerful if all policies reinforce each other. It is vital that the fiscal response to this crisis is undertaken with sufficient force in all parts of the euro area, full alignment with fiscal and monetary policies, and a level playing field against the virus. Boom. Is the best way to protect our productive capacity and employment, enabling us to return to sustainable growth and inflation rates once the coronavirus outbreak passes. Yeah, so whenever they decide it's over, it'll be over. Whenever they feel like it. Whenever they get this whole new system set up, which is going to take a little while, in my opinion. All right. Julia Chatterley. Pandemic pain. Another 6.6 million people filed for unemployment. You see that number over and over. That is the elite. They used 3, 6, 9 a lot. Okay. The last stock market crash, it went all the way down to $666, the SPX, and then it bounced up from there, right? We could, who knows what could happen this time. We could see it go down to like $6,666. Who knows? That would be crazy though. I don't think that'll happen. CZ Binance says tough times ahead of us. Incompetent leaders make it worse, and that's true. The Fed, what's been going on in our leadership with all the corruptness, and that's why blockchain and digital distributed ledger technology is going to help things be more transparent. There's still probably a level of corruption that's going to be there, but it's going to be different. It's going to be different. He makes a good point, though. Take care of yourself. Learn about investing in economics. Get off TikTok. Read some books. Reading books is good right now. It's a good idea. Wear a mask. Stay safe. Pomp says the Federal Reserve announced more stimulus this morning. They're going to lend $2.3 trillion to small businesses and state and local governments. And it's not going to stop. We're going to see this more and more. Hyperinflation's coming big time, big time. And so the value of our cryptocurrencies will get even higher than if hyperinflation wasn't going to happen. So once hyperinflation starts hitting, the value of the dollar is going to be lower. And we're going to have more dollar amounts in our cryptocurrencies, okay? If that makes sense. The cure for crisis is not more stimulus. The cure is to get America back to work, okay? Yeah, get the cure out there, get us fixed, get us back to work, right? Now, Bank of England is directly going to finance the government for extra spending. So they're basically just printing out unlimited money. It's just the dollar's going to, just the fiat money is just going to go away. It's just, we're going to a cashless society, guys. Everything's falling apart. The whole system, the old guard is no more. We're transitioning into a whole new system. Biggest experiment in monetary history. Bank of England to directly finance extra government spending. All right, now I want to leave you guys with this. This is something you should download, save, go on my Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Links in the description. Go find this tweet, save it to your phone or your laptop. Even print it out, put it on your wall next to your bed. When you get up in the morning, say these, the 15 freedom truths. These will make you a better person. You will be these, okay? It will become you. Let me read them. 15 freedom truths. Confess these truths over your life daily. I'm a new creature predestined for greatness. Predestined for greatness, guys. Okay? Greatness is ours already. There's no way around that. I'm a child of God, fully accepted by the Father, right? What is a child? He's a part of his father and his mother. God is both. He's everything. We are a part of God, okay? Remember that. He's the Father. I am loved by God, regardless of how I perform. That's like, speaks for itself. I'm forgiven and will not be tormented by my past errors. I am an overcomer, and my faith is changing my circumstances. I'm a giver, and God is causing people to help me prosper. I have authority over the devil, and no demon power can hurt me. Abundance is God's will for me, and I will not settle for less. It's very true. Everything is yours, and everything is yours for the taking, okay? God gave it all to us. We just have to know it. We have to realize that. I'm healed, and sickness will not lord over my body. God is on my side. I will not fear. The Holy Spirit is my helper. I'm never alone, and I have the peace of God. I am blessed, and it's a matter of time before things change. What I see now is only temporary. I have the wisdom of God. I hear the Father's voice. My steps are ordered by God, and the voice of a stranger I will not follow. I'm set in the body of Christ, and I know that I am valuable and important to the work of God. We are the body of Christ, guys. We are this part of Christ consciousness. This is part of us, and it's growing, okay? We're growing into the Christ consciousness of the energy field that we live in. We're growing into the awareness of this. We're moving up to the next level, guys. And God uses us for his work, okay? Any good words you say, he's using you to spread the good vibes, okay? I choose not to be offended, and I'm being delivered out of all afflictions, addictions, and persecutions. All right, guys? Keep that in mind. And then I'm going to just leave you with this little clip. Right? Well, I don't think they're ever going to be the same. Fear is only as bad as you let it be. It only gets as big as the amount that you feed it. Okay? Fear is only as bad as you let it be. It only gets as big as the amount that you feed it. Okay? Remember that. If you don't pay attention to it, you don't focus on it, you don't feed it, it doesn't grow, it only shrinks.